life is an algorithm. Whatever you are in, whatever you put into this algorithm, you will get out of it. So if you're in a situation Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome to my channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're returning, I appreciate you coming back. I just want to know what's really going on, you know? So we're going to do a weekend steamer, but this is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to use the same kind of format that I used before, but I think I'm going to do some clarifying because what is really going on? There's some really freaky stuff that's been going on, and I want to know what's out there. What's happening with everybody? You know, I hate to call people crazy, but there's some really crazy stuff going on in the ethers. I want to know what's going on for the collective. So let's see. Let's find it out. Find out what our guides have to say about it. Angels of love and light, Spirit of the Most High, give us a message. Tell us what we don't know. Help me to see clearly what we are not seeing clearly. Help me to convey a message for the people, for the good people that's coming in on this video. Give me eyes to see, ears to hear, words to speak, some truth to these good folks. Yeah, let's go with it. So y'all tell me what's going on. Y'all tell me what's going on. If you'd like the book of personal reading, you can. Let's just see what's going on in the ethers. All right. I might need my glasses. Oh, this is the Muse Tarot. Okay, we got 3 cards right off the bat. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. So we have the Hanged Man or the Hanged Muse. So in a sense, you are in a place where you're like, I gotta get it. I know it. I want it. I feel it in my bones. But something is holding you back. You're probably in a codependent relationship or situation. It could be your job situation. You want and need the job that you have, but it's like, what's really going on here? Why am I here? I hate what I'm doing. Or you're in a situation with a family member or a friend or whatever, and you're like, what am I doing here? Why is everything happening the way that it's happening? But although it might feel like you're falling or just kind of like in suspense, stagnant, you're there because of whatever you've gone through before. You're having to look at this situation a little bit closer, a little bit deeper, and gain a little bit more of a perspective than what you've had before. So this hangman energy, it's very good energy because you're in good hands. Look at the Most High shining in the background, the all-seeing eye. You're never far away from where you need to be, but you do need to make sure that you're taking these lessons with you into where you're going, because now you're feeling like, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I want to move on. This is the 8 of emotions, the 8 of cups. So it's like it being in this space of there's too much going on that's not making me happy. I don't want to just be feeling the way that I'm feeling forever. So yeah, you're feeling like moving away, walking away. But and that's where you are right now. That's just kind of the energy that you're working with. It's like, look, I don't want to be here. I don't want to do it this way. I want to move on, and I will go to the dark, to the darkness, to the darkest of the dark to find my happiness. I will. I'll go out and I'll abandon everything. in order to find my happy place. And as you know, the 9 of Cups is that happy place. You have found that happy place inside of you. And I always say, you can't be in this energy and try and find your soulmate, because you don't even know what you want. You don't even know what you love. You don't even know what makes you tick. You're still trying to figure it out. And as long as you're trying to figure it out, if you try and get into a relationship with somebody else, even a work situation, that's why having parents who really, really care about your growth, your health, your mind, your body, and your spirit is so important, because in those early years of training and of discipline, we're supposed to be teaching our children different things about life, about ourselves, and about, how to be good people, good human beings, and to find our happiness on our own, not in relation to what other people are doing. So if you're in this, and I'm not trying to bash parents, but if you know anything about me, I'm not that, every parent is right, every mother needs to be praised, every father is doing the right thing, because I know that there's some shitty parents. I know it. I know it from experience. This is it's temporary. So it's like something that you might get into on a regular basis. You might feel like you're not happy with your job. You might feel like you're not happy with where you are in your workouts. This is an energy that clicks on in your mind that something has to change. You can't just be where you are, because if you are, you'll stay in this place of stagnation. It won't be this. It would be. It would just be fixed. It'll just be who you are. Constantly unsure about yourself, not knowing how to proceed, and always looking at the different perspective. And that's not a good way to be either. You want to make sure that you're in a steady place, in a place in your heart, in your mind, in your soul, where you know who you are and know where you're going. You're spiritually grounded, you're physically grounded, and you're making good progress to where you are. So if you're unhappy with where you are, you have to go out and find your happiness. And when you do, you can find it with someone else as well. So here's the Hierophant. I tried to kind of weave in 2 different thoughts there, but I want to explain it. This is the Hierophant. This is a major arcana. So basically, if you're not sure of who you are, what you want, how to love, how you want to be loved, you'll go into a situation that will only be temporary. You'll still be searching. But if you find your happy place, that 9 of Cups, you can find someone else that is in their happy place and tie the knot. This is the Hierophant. This card comes out showing that you're either in a place where you have elevated to a place where you know who you are strong in your character, strong in your spirit, and you can advise other people. You've gotten the experience that you need in life to give you this position to where you're not in the hangman's position, but you are in a position of being stable, sturdy, reliable, and not out of some idea of being higher than other people. It's not even about that. It's about gaining so many experiences in life that you can look at other people's situation, you can look at other people in their lives and get an idea of why they do the things that they do. And instead of being judgmental, you have advice for them. You have a good word for them. You expect more from them. And that's a lot better than being a person who thinks that they know everything, who thinks that because they have all the money that they need, or they have an aesthetic that's pleasing to a lot of people. That's not real. That's just, those are temporary things that can pass away. But what's in your heart, if you can actually get on the level of other people who are not where you are, who are searching for their purpose in life, and you can give them some of the insights that you have collected in your life with grace and with gratitude because they've come to you, then you know that you are in a well-blessed place. You're in a place where you have truly been to the Most High. You have truly traveled the road with the archangels, with the voices of your guides, spurring you to keep going, even in the darkest place. Even in that darkest time, you have gone there, and you didn't come back with platitudes. You came back with a new life. So I want to see what you're hung up about. What's really going on? Why are you in this hangman's position? And why are you, let's see what this hangman, the hanged muse, is all about. One card for the muse. A lot of communication. 8 of inspirations. All right. Okay. Knight of Swords, excuse me. Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords, you're in this conflict because some very, very harsh truths, oh goodness. Yeah, there's a lot that's been going on. A lot of words have been said. A lot of, oh goodness. Oh goodness. So your world came crashing down. Everything got burned up. See this? It's like the knight here is coming through. Swords blazing. This sword does not play around. He gets his orders and goes out and does what needs to be done. There's no questions, there's no feelings, there's nothing like that. So in a sense, it's like you're in this hangman position because perhaps you got some very powerful, strong truths that kind of set your world on fire. And either you're running from it, or you have a lot of people running from the truth. But the truth is still there, and it's still as harsh as before, and it's never going to be anything different, because the Knight of Swords is a position. It's not a person. It's a position, and that position won't ever change. Right. It's the law. It is what it is. No matter how you process it in your mind, no matter how you roll it over in your heart, the truth is still gonna be the truth. The truth will set you free, but first it'll piss you off. So you have to come to this grip. You have to come to grips with the fact that whatever you're mulling over in your mind is going to be the truth. No matter what, it's going to be the hard, harsh truth. And it's on you to do what you have to do to go soul searching, to find the way that you have to deal with it. Because not everybody's going to deal with it in the same way. Let's see what this 8 of Emotions is. Why is the 8 of Emotions here? Yeah, everybody's gonna deal with the same truth in their own particular way. Everybody has their own agenda. Look, when this Justice card in this deck, I love the way that it depicts this idea, because this is King Solomon, and these are the 2 women that were fighting over a baby. One lady killed her baby and took this other lady's baby in the middle of the night. And they went to the king to get the king to make a judgment about it. Well, the king said, okay, I got you. Let's just cut the baby in half and both of you can have the child. Well, the real mother, what did the real mother say? What you think? What do you think the real mother said? The real mother said, go ahead, let her have the baby. Because of love, right? It's love. You surrender your own desires. You surrender your own will for the greater good. The other woman said, yeah, let's do that. Well, of course she doesn't care because she killed her own child. She killed her own child. So why would she care about somebody else's child being killed? And that's a lesson. We have to get into our minds that there are people who, because they are miserable, they don't care about your happiness. They will fight you tooth and nail because they want what they want and they don't care about anybody else. And so I wanted to know, what's up with this 8 of emotions? Well, it's the 5 of wands. You just want to get the hell up out of here because of all the fighting. You don't want to deal with it. You don't want to deal with what's going on, and you'd much rather just go out by yourself. Find happiness on your own. Because what's all this fighting for? Why? Because you're dealing with somebody who's just beyond evil, just beyond belief evil. Someone who would blame, well, it's not even blame, it's stealing, murder, evil intentions. And that's not really what you want in your life. So let's see why the Hierophant is here. Let's see what's going on with the Hierophant. Something tried to flip just now. Yeah. Oh God, this is so funny. I see it now. Look. Yep. Look at all the truth. Look at all the truth flying around. See, this 5 of swords, 5 of wands, it's fire energy. But look up here. Whenever I see the birds, I'm always thinking about like the truth, like air energy. And so yeah, what's right, what's wrong, lies being told. Okay, what's the Hierophant here for? One card for the Hierophant. Yes. See, I want you to see this. Look at this Hierophant card. This is the Hierophant here. Larger than life. Here's the person that's coming seeking advice. The truth is bare. The truth needs no cover. The truth needs nothing but itself, right? And it's bigger than anything. It's the foundation of everything. It's the overlord of everything. And, when it comes down to it, even the wicked and the just will go. Even the wicked and the just will seek justice in some sort of way, or will have to seek justice in some sort of way. We don't just have the grieving mother. We have the evil neighbor in the court of law here. Yeah. That's another major arcana too. Eight of Inspirations, a lot of talk. There's a lot of talk going on. A lot of unproductive talk. And it could be hidden because you're not in it. You're not even in the midst of it. You don't want to really have anything to do with it. That's why you're moving away. You're going out into the wilderness to find your own happiness. One card for the Hierophant? Thank you. This is dope. So I want to know why the Hierophant is here. What is this establishment? You know, this, it could even mean that you're going to find, I don't think I said that before. You're going to find your happiness. You're going to find somebody else with their happiness, and you're going to solidify that into a union. And right now you're just in a place of wondering whether or not you want to even bring anybody into this. That's why you're in this hangman's position, and that's good. You don't want to bring anybody into anything that's going to be drama for them, you know, especially if they're already happy. If they're already in their happy place, you coming with your drama is not good for them or you, because you're racking up karma. Now, it's not going to be your person's karma, but you might put them in a position where they have karma that they have to deal with simply because of the fighting that's going on. And that would be your karma too. So be mindful, be so very mindful of the things that you engage in, the people that you engage in when you're going through stuff. Simply because when you're going through stuff, it's your lesson. But if you invite other people into your stuff, you're collecting karma. You're collecting more and more lessons that stack on top of the other. It came to me today. Oh my God, I love our guides. I love the Most High. Life is an algorithm. Whatever you are in, whatever you put into this algorithm, you will get out of it. So if you're in a situation where there's always drama, and it's easy to do because we have social media, you can find drama even if you're not looking for it. Just turn on your phone. Just turn on the television. It's easy to find. But if you find yourself in your, life constantly in drama, you have to ask yourself, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why do you not pick yourself up and move out of it? You can come up with all kinds of excuses, but I encourage you not to do that. I encourage you to take yourself out of the game and think about it. Meditate and pray. Ask for a way out. Ask for some enlightenment to help you see the opportunity to get better, to be happy, and to not continue to put negativity and drama into your algorithm. There are certain situations where you cannot control it. You might have people who are bound to you, like legally, that you can't easily escape. And those people are, like bound to you like a disease, like a cancer. And I know it's not easy to just move away like this, to walk away. But there are things that you can do to ensure that part of the algorithm gets canceled out. I can't tell you how to do it for yourself personally, but one of the sure things that you need to do, that you need to learn to do, is to establish boundaries with people. We do it all the time. We put on clothes because we don't want to be exposed. That's a boundary. We watch what we say to people. That's a boundary. Giving people permission to come into our lives however they want to, simply because of legal contracts, is it's like having a first mind, like having a beginner's mind. there's nothing wrong with having a beginner's mind, but at some point in time, you have to grow up from that. You have to grow up and see that this doesn't work, this doesn't work, this doesn't work. And what does work might be something like totally keeping that person going through another person, you know, to deal with whatever you have going on. So anyway, the Hierophant, I'm going on and on and on. You're bossing up. You have the Emperor here. This is another major arcana. So the reason that you're going to be into this Emperor, this Hierophant energy is because it's time for you to state your claim to your life. Put the flag in the ground and say, this is mine, and only those that I allow in have access. That doesn't mean that you can be mean. It doesn't even mean that you have to be mean. The Emperor is not mean. The Emperor is very generous, very slow to act in a rash manner, but the Emperor is the one that will make sure that things get done. The Emperor, that's Aries energy. That's fire, action of the highest degree. And look at what he's holding. He's holding the key of life. This is the power that you need to embody so that you can be who you're supposed to be. Because this is power. This is leadership. And you can't be a leader when you're fighting. You know, like playground fights. There are people who are in your life who don't see who you really are. They don't see you as this Emperor. They don't see you as this Hierophant. They see you as somebody to play with. Somebody that, that will play around with their delusions. But you can't be that way. No, you can't. And look, the Hierophant on the bottom, Queen of Pentacles, the Lovers. Man, oh man. All right, well, that's some powerful energy. Let's see. Let's get an oracle card. Let's get an energy oracle, and then I'll leave it there. This is a lot longer than I expected it to be. I really only wanted it to be 10 minutes long. Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. 1, 2, 3. The Hierophant repeated. 4, 5. 5 major arcana. You know what? Before I do that, I want to know what's up with this. What's the fighting all about? What's the 5 of Wands? Why is the 5 of Wands here? If you've been following my readings, you know that the 5 of Wands, none of these cards scare me. None of these cards, even the worst of the worst, people think very, very poorly of the Death card. I do not feel that way. The Devil card, the 5 and 7 of Swords. I don't fear those cards. Now, I don't care for them. I mean, they aren't the easiest energy to deal with, but neither is the Emperor. Where is it? Here, the Emperor. That is not easy energy, especially if you have to embody it. Trust me, I know. I know what I'm talking about. This, being born with this energy is one of the hardest things to be, because you're born to be a leader, but you might not be socialized to be a leader. Yikes. You might not be, you might not live in a culture where, like where I am, how I grew up, women, girls, we don't get respected. We aren't expected to be great. We are, we're given the short end of the stick a lot of times. So I said I wanted one card for this 5 of Wands. They gave me a lot. Ooh. Damn it, man. Well, okay. So what it looks like this Five of Wands with this fighting is all about is there's a lot of immature energy, a lot of gossip, a lot of talking behind your back, just a lot of nasty energy that is coming from somebody who feels like they've been left out in the cold. The strength that that either you or someone else in your life, it's probably a woman, some sort of a woman, threatens them. It threatens their existence. It threatens not their existence. It threatens who they think they are, and that causes a lot of issues where you have to second guess yourself, because it's like you're just trying to build something that's going to be long lasting. However, the ghosts from the past keep coming in and pretty much counting your money. They want to see what you have, and they aren't happy about what you have. They want you to feel as empty as they are. So they might still, with the very, very immature energy, they might be sending you messages about, threatening to take away what is precious to you. Coins, oh my goodness, I don't want to talk about this. Okay, so my guides have been taking me through some stuff. Let me take my glasses off. Because this is I didn't want to go here, but this energy, very immature energy, is it reminds me of a situation that I had when I was a young mother. So let me finish what I was gonna say. This person might be sending you messages, saying that they're going to take away things that are precious to you. So when I was a young mother, my son's father, he had some issues that he never addressed, and he threatened to take our baby away a lot. And there was a time that he took our child and had him in his lap in the car, and was driving at like 100 miles an hour down the road, fleeing the police that was coming for him. And that was a thing. It was a thing. And so many years and decades later, I am still affected by it. My son is still affected by it. And nothing has really changed about that person. And it's evil. It's very, very evil. It's like this, saying, if I can't have this child, let's go ahead and kill it. And that's what's kind of going on. It's that kind of energy. And you have to make a decision as to whether or not this is some kind of energy that you want around you, that you need in your life, or if you need to just dead the whole thing. This is the Four of Swords. After a heartbreak, you have to calm down. You have to get in a restful state where you can heal and get on with your life, because having this kind of an energy where somebody is coming at you, threatening to take things that are precious from you, you're gonna feel those swords until you deal with that, right? So you're probably in a situation where you just need to heal from that and let somebody love you. Let somebody offer some really genuine love to you, because that kind of energy, being in a situation with someone that makes you, number one, feel like you're not enough, feel like you are just in a space of emptiness, just like them. Where'd it go? They're empty. They have nothing. They are like, they get their energy or supply from other people. And the best supply that they can get is fear. Fear from those who are vulnerable. And if you're in a vulnerable position, which you are because you're in this hangman's position, it's easy to get to you. You know, it's easy to get to you. So it's going to be up to you as to whether, not whether, but how you're going to deal with that. Yeah. You have to step into your power and say, do you know who I am? Do you know what can happen to you if you deal with me? If you bother me? If you mess with me? Because I'm not normal. I'm not regular. I have angels who go to bat for me. I have goons who might hurt you. You know, I mean, you might or you might not. I'm just being facetious. But it's that attitude that you have to have. And this is for men, women. Now, of course, I'm a woman. I'm a domestic violence survivor. I've gone through a whole lot of BS throughout my life, but I'm nobody to play with. And you have to get to a place where you realize that you are nobody to play with. And the reason people are playing with you is because they saw the chink in your armor and they wiggled their way into that. And it's on you to show them that, yeah, that's kind of like a trap door. You don't want to get stuck in there because I might burn you up, you know, in there. So go do your thing somewhere else, you know, get some help, but I'm going to stay balanced. I'm going to be good. I'm going to be cool. I'm going to be good whether or not you're in my life or not. And that's kind of the energy that the emperor brings along, because the emperor is the one that owns the place. The emperor is the one who has the authority. Anybody that's in the emperor's house got an invitation from the emperor. But if you're allowing people who don't respect you, who don't respect your guest, who don't respect your household, who don't respect anything about you to come into your world simply because of being familiar with you, they will take advantage of you, and they'll continue to take advantage of you and throw you off balance. But the advice here is you need to consult with your guides, get with the angels, get with your guides, and ask the hard questions. What am I doing that is putting this negativity into my algorithm? How can I change the program so that so that those things get eliminated and I don't have to? Because there's so many ways to do a thing. You don't have to just do things one way. And I promise, if you're in a situation where you feel like you need to walk away, you're not running on a program that's working for you. You're working for the program. But if you think about it and you heed what's being said here, this Hierophant energy will bring you caring connections. People who really, really want you, who really, really want to grow with you, and the world, who wants to see the world with you and be with you, for you. All right, I guess that's enough. I felt like we just needed to find out what was really going on, and it looks like we found out. You are the magician in the mirror. You might need to walk away from some stuff that's putting you in the community situation, third party situation. All right. I'm gonna leave it there. Y'all, if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can go to my website, thequeenofwandstarot.com. I have the promo for the month. It's kind of similar to this. It won't be all of this, but it's a 4-card spread, 3 tarot cards and an oracle card, asking what the energies are. So it's your energy reading, your personal GPS system. So you can reach me at my website. If you don't want that reading, you can, get another one. All right, y'all. Y'all take it easy. Let me know what's going on for the weekend. Namaste. Peace.